Hey, I'm Shauna. How can I help you today?
My name is Melissa Lingerfeld, and I am getting married. And um, I love him very much, but I am having some concerns. It's our second marriage for both of us, and though we don't have families, we both have children and they're grown. Um, so we're not going to be doing the children thing, raising children and that sort of thing. But these issues are big ones to me, and I just feel like I should talk to somebody about it.
What concerns are you having?
Well, he is not. Um, Church is very important to me. Living a godly life and practicing what you preach and that sort of thing, that's important to me. And though he's real in living what he believes, he's not. Church and serving God is not very high on his list. That's not to say he's not a good person. It's just that we just believe differently, and he believes that uh, that there is a God, but he's just not grounded, and I'm grounded in my faith, and I know what I believe, and I'm not willing to sway from it, and he doesn't want to argue about it, but he doesn't take it seriously either.
Okay, so you're about to get married. You both believe in God, but you're more founded and he's not. So you're worried that maybe there will be some conflict when it comes time to go to church.
Well, I mean, it's not just about going to church. I, you know, I always envisioned myself, and it's not just the church thing either, but I always envisioned myself, when my kids were growing up, I tried to be a worker in the church regarding Bible school and Sunday school and the youth programs and that sort of thing. But now that they are grown, I I just kind of always looked forward to you know being able to go away, like not go abroad for missionary work, unless that's obviously, unless that's what I felt like God was calling me to do, but at least get involved in bigger things, not necessarily attached to church programs, but maybe you know um, uh, you know the children that are being stolen away and sold as sexual slavery type stuff, or something where I felt like I could really make a change. And I just don't know that he's on board for anything like that, though he at one time kind of led me to believe that he was wanting to do something that was life changing for people. He just doesn't seem like he's there now, and and so I just don't know that I'm wanting to come home and cook supper and not be really in. I am there.
Do you think it would help you if he was here with you when we were discussing this, or do you just want to continue this
Well, I
with
mean,
two of us?
possibly. I feel like that when we start talking about it, just us two, he he doesn't um, understand the magnitude of how this is bothering me. He doesn't understand that it's it's an issue that I think about to the degree of wondering if our marriage would survive our differences in our future plans. So yeah, I mean, it may be a good thing that he's included in on a counseling session so that you would know the right things to ask him and pull things out of him that I'm not able to get out of him, and time is drawing nigh.
So would you like to schedule another session and maybe include him on that one?
Yeah, if it can be done relatively soon. And he does work. I mean, I don't know what your hours are. You know, if you're willing to counsel on, maybe stay later one night or something like that, because he does work long hours, and like I said, he doesn't see that this is a problem the way I do. So I don't see him coming in on a weekend. I mean, I don't know what I don't want to impose on your schedule, but I mean, I need somebody to be the liaison.
Is there something that you want to try doing before we do the other session with him that you think might help you too?
Well, I had kind of hoped that maybe if we weren't able to have a session together right away, maybe, I mean, I'm open to seeing if possibly he may open up more if it's just you and him. You know, I would love it for you and him to have a little time to talk, maybe before we both did, just to see if you could, get in his head a little bit. And I think I think that if I, asked him in the right way, then I think he would be open to that. He'd probably be as open to that as us coming together. He may feel like that we are, especially if he knows that we've already talked, he might feel like that you've already, I've already won you over to my side, and I don't want that at all. I don't want him to think that. So I really think it would be better if y'all had a session on your own first.
Okay. He can set up a session whenever is good for him, and I can just work around that if that's the next step you want Shay to take. And if he doesn't feel comfortable doing that, then we can set up a session with the three of us.
Okay. Well, then I'll just have him call you, and I'll just tell him that, that I thought it necessary to this is important to me. And so we'll see where he is on it.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
I don't think so. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.